Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Balor here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be going through my top 10 favorite items in Adventure Quest worlds. Okay, so this isn't limited to just weapons and shit, this is my top 10 favorite items. And I might do a honorable mentions as well because there are a lot of items that came very close to making this list. In fact, this list could change next week. Okay, there's just a lot of items I really do like. I don't have all of the items I'm going to list, by the way, but some of them I do have, so there'll be a mixture of things. Now, before we get into it, I just want to say that I'm sorry for uploading some songs to my channel. It's just those songs are from my favorite artist, and they were only ever available in really shitty audio quality on YouTube. So I just wanted to upload them in high quality. And no, they shouldn't get copyrighted because basically the artist is okay with people uploading his music, to my understanding. And he's inactive right now, anyway, and he's independent as well. So I don't think anything will happen. But either way, I do recommend you check some of those songs out. I really like them. I just want to share them with you guys as well. But above all, I just wanted to get high quality versions on YouTube. So enough of that. Let's jump straight into this list. I'm excited to show you what are my top 10 favorite items. So funnily enough, coming in at number 10 is actually an item I'm wearing right now, and that is my pet, which is Bad Luck Kitten. Okay, this is from the 2009 Deddy Island event. Okay, so it's very rare, but overall it just looks really cool. It's a black cat. It's got some really cool evil eyes there. Nothing much to say about it. It's got some good animations as well. You move around and like other cats in the game, it sits down and then jumps up and has a bit of a fucking spaz attack. Weird shit cats do. See, look on the screen right there. Yeah. So either way, I think it's pretty cool. Really like it overall. So yeah, let's go to number 9. Number 9 is Armored Frost Dragon, the helmet I'm wearing right now. This is a really, really nice helmet in my opinion. I absolutely love it. It would be higher on this list, except it's difficult to make it work with anything. The only thing I can really pair it with is Icy Naval Commander and maybe Icy Claw Suit, but even then it's a bit of a stretch. So just the fact that you can't really match it with much really puts it down on the list. But either way, this is definitely one of my favorite items. The art itself and just the overall theme, I really love it. This is from the 2009 Mount Frost War. So again, it's another very rare item. And there's not much else to say. You don't really have too many dragon heads in this game. So the fact that this one's like, I don't know, I just really like it. I love the old school art style. And yeah, just nothing much to say about it other than the fact that I really love it. So let's move on to number 8. Coming in at number 8 is the Broken Mirror of Death. Now, unfortunately, I don't have this item, but it's definitely one of my favorite items in the game. This is from the 2009 Deddy Island event, just like my Bad Luck Kitten. Okay, it's really nice. I just really like this weapon. It's obviously a broken mirror. As you can see, it's encased in bones. Overall, I just love the whole theme. I think it'd work really nicely with Icy Naval Commander. But yeah, just overall, it's nothing too much going on with it either. It's pretty simple. But as most of you know, I like the older art style and I like simplicity at times. So this weapon, I'm a big fan of the older skulls, like the original sort of Miltonius art style skulls, original skeletons and stuff. Big fan of the art style. So obviously, weapons and items with that theme really jump out to me. So again, another fantastic weapon that I really love. Wish I had it. I definitely consider getting it with a wicked item of donated awesomeness if I was to get one. So yeah, without further ado, let's move on to number 7. So number 7 is a bit of an odd entry. It's not necessarily one item, it's an entire set. I really love the Golden Warrior set. This is from the 2009 Lion Fang War. Okay, so another very rare set of items here. Now, I've always just loved this fucking armor. The whole theme of the armor, the colors. It's definitely one of the better good themed sets in the game, in my opinion. Again, to reiterate, I love the original old school art style of AQ Worlds. And, I always thought that I've always been an evil player, but I always thought the older OG good items always looked better than the evil ones, and this is a prime example. I've always just loved what Miltonius did with the good items back when the game was still fresh and new. So definitely respect this armor, considering how old it is, and the event it came out was a lot of fun. That war was really cool. You had to basically equip undead armor or this armor, or Doom Knight class or something to progress through the map. It was just really cool. There were a lot of cool elements they added to that war, so it was very memorable. Just like some other events like Skull Punch Island and stuff. You know, when they add cool sort of mechanics and things to the game, because the game is already so boring, it just stands out, you know. So there's a lot to remember from this event, and the set itself looks really fucking cool in my opinion. So yeah, let's move on to the next entry. I believe we're on number 6, so number 6 is Dragonnado. Okay, unfortunately I don't have this pet, but it's my favorite pet in the entire game. Okay, this was from the 2014 DragonCon event. Alright, so you had to actually attend DragonCon in real life and go to the Arctics panel to get this pet. So it's quite limited, it's quite rare. And amongst the other DragonCon pets, this is definitely my favorite. It's my favorite pet in game. I absolutely love it. He spins around his little tornado. I think it just looks great. Yeah, and you know, if I get a wicked item of donated awesomeness, this is probably what I'm going to get. So if you might see me with this pet in the future, I'm hoping I do manage to get my hands on it. I'd be a little bit upset if I managed to get a wicked and not get this pet, but I do have other options. Overall, though, I absolutely love it. I think it's a really cool concept. You got a little green dragon spinning around tornado. It's nice and fun pet. Anyways, let's move on to the next entry. So number 5 is Fiend of Nulgath. Okay, so I've always loved this armor. It's definitely my favorite of the original Voids. As you know, I'm a big Nulgath fan, and my character, or quote-unquote character, Balor, usually wears this armor. So yeah, I've got a fondness for this armor. I've got a lot of respect for it. It's definitely one of my favorite armors in the game. Overall, it's just really nice, and obviously it's got a cult following. All the original Voids do. But yeah, I mean, I really think a lot of people don't like it because they think it looks like fucking anorexic or some shit. It doesn't look anorexic. It's just not like as buff as the other armors. Like, I really do prefer the lean look. I will admit though, the back looks really weird. The back does look kind of weird. The way it like comes out, you can see there. But whatever. You know, we've got some weird anatomy there. It's okay. Just another unrealistic beauty standard for fiends. Fucking goddamn. All right. Anyways, let's move on to the next entry. Number 4 on this list is the Cursed Guitar of Skull Punch Island. Okay, so this is my favorite weapon in the game. Alright, just hands down, this is my favorite weapon in the game. Like, standalone, the weapon is my favorite weapon in the game. Absolutely love it. I went on about the skulls earlier, I don't need to say it again. It's just fucking fantastic in my opinion. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that it says Voltaire on the end there. They should really get rid of that. And plus, it doesn't really make sense from a lore perspective because Voltaire was, well, they were looking for this guitar on Skull Punch Island. Why the fuck would it have his name on it? It's not his guitar. It's the cursed guitar of Skull Punch. It's just really weird. Either way, I don't like the Voltaire there, but I've gotten used to it over the years. It's a nice fucking weapon. I really love it. And yeah, it's my favorite weapon overall. So let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is an item from the same event as this guitar. It's Undead Pirate Curse. So both these items came out in the cursed guitar, the Skull Punch Island event in early 2009. So again, very rare. And of course, Undead Pirate Curse has a lot of combinations. It does change. Let me show you. So as you can see, the vest and the pants and everything are different. So there are a lot of different combinations this armor can have. You just need to unequip and requip or relog and whatnot. So yeah, overall it's really cool. And this was of course the first, from memory, this was the first non-member undead armor. So it does serve some significance when you think of it that way. But overall, it's just a very cool armor. I know it's, well, I wouldn't say it's really got a cult following. I just like the Voids do or anything. But I know it's a popular armor. People like it. So overall, Undead Pirate Curse is definitely in my top 3. Let's move on to number 2. So number 2, it's a little bit weird. Okay, so again, it's kind of like the Golden Warrior situation. So I really do like the entire Soul Eater Warrior set. Now, I did say that Cursed Guitar of Skull Punch Island is my favorite weapon, but when I'm talking about the Soul Eater Warrior set as a whole, I am including the weapon here, which is Staff of Soul Weaving. Okay, these all came out in November. Was it November? November 2009, and obviously it's very rare. So yeah, they brought back Soul Eater Warrior with the Wheel of Doom as a Doom variant. Obviously, it's not the real thing like this one, but The art's the same, but they only brought back the armor. They didn't bring back Morph, and they didn't bring back the staff or the axe and the bow. So I guess those are safe. That might change. But overall, I just fucking, when I saw this armor, I just, oh, you don't understand. When I saw this armor, I fell in love. This armor is fucking, my god, guys. Like, honestly, it's just perfect. It's so fucking good. Like, it's just such a good set. Like, I love it. I love it to death. It's my favorite set in the game, hands down. It's just amazing. All right, so anyways, before we move on to number one, let's get into some honorable mentions that were just a little bit off of making the list. Alpha Pirate and Yulga's Berry Mug, both of which I'm wearing on this set right now. Blood River, Soul Ripper, Dagger of Serpents, Stinging Dagger of Serpents, Cicero's Wedding Garb, Classy Windsor Wedding, Vertigo Head, Coin of Nulgath, Oblivion Blade of Nulgath Rare, which, by the way, was definitely one of my favorite items, but for some reason, everyone getting it from the wheel kind of turned me off a bit, not gonna lie. And finally, Alpha Pirate and Doomfire, the armor and the cape I'm wearing right now. So that is it for the honorable mentions. There were quite a few, I will admit. So let's get into the number one item, my very favorite item in Adventure Quest Worlds. Dead Head Cluster. The helmet I'm wearing right now. This is my very favorite item in Adventure Quest Worlds. I'm sorry if you can hear that noise in the background. There is construction next to my house, and it just suddenly got really loud for the number one spot. Gotta love my life. Okay, but either way, this is my very favorite item in Adventure Quest Worlds. Dead Head Cluster. Let me show you in the inventory. This helmet, I mean, I fucking love it. Some people think it's ugly as shit. I can understand that. But I just think it's so fucking cool. Look at all the skulls. Like, it's just I've literally got no words for it. It's always been my favorite item. It's fucking perfect. I love it. I love Deadhead Cluster. It's my favorite item in the game. It's from a 2009 Deaddy Island event, just like my Bad Luck Kitten and the Broken Mirror of Death, which I want. Yeah, so another very rare item here. It's really fucking cool. I love it. And not much else needs to be said. It's fucking amazing. As you can see by the set I'm wearing right now, I think it looks very, very good. Alright, now birds are chirping outside, man. Everyone just loves ruining my fucking plans, don't they? Anyways, this has been my top 10 favorite items in Adventure Quest Worlds with some honorable mentions. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, consider subscribing, and make sure you, I don't know, destroy that share button or something. Spread the word. These are Balor's favorite items. Alright? So anyways, I'll see you all in the next video. You take care. Goodbye.